It's May 13th, 2025, and this is Sketchworks NewsBrake. The news stops here. I'm Brian Troxel, and I got out of jury duty to do the show today. Actually, I read the instructions wrong, and when I got to the courthouse, they told me I didn't need to report today. It's been one of those weeks. What can I say? Let's see who else it's been one of those weeks for. The Catholic Church elected the first ever Pope from the United States. Pope Leo XIV is originally from Chicago and is, surprisingly, not the first Chicago native to be on a mission from God. Pope Leo used his first Sunday Mass as Pope to make an appeal for lasting peace in the world. He also made it a sin for anyone to call deep dish pizza a glorified casserole. Guess I'm going to hell now. Oh well, what can you do? President Donald Trump suggested he played a role in Pope Leo's election because he, in his words, won the Catholic vote by a lot. A lot of Catholics voted for me. He forgot to mention that Pope Leo's predecessor, Pope Francis, died after having to sit through a meeting with Vice President J.D. Vance. On Thursday, the First Lady came out of hiding to unveil a stamp honoring former First Lady Barbara Bush. Melania Trump said, "Barbara has left an indelible mark on our hearts and history." President Trump said, "Barbara was a disaster, a loser, a horrible representation of a lady, let alone a First Lady. Melania is the greatest. Get her a Diet Coke and hand it to me." Speaking of the soda pop president, he fired the director of the U.S. Copyright Office last week. Trump then dropped his version of 15 Taylor Swift songs claiming full ownership. We'll be playing all of them right after this. Former President Joe Biden said he was not surprised that his Vice President Kamala Harris lost the 2024 presidential election. However, he said he was very surprised after he learned that Werther's Originals come in more than one flavor. Also not surprised that Kamala Harris lost the 2024 presidential election, everybody not named Kamala Harris. It's time once again for our most talked about NewsBrake feature, Cocaine News! Employees at a Norwegian fruit distribution warehouse were stunned to find cocaine concealed in a box of bananas.
Stunned because the cocaine is supposed to be concealed in the box of mangoes. What's it doing with the bananas?
A woman in West Virginia is accused of evading police while she was high on cocaine.
She ran because she wasn't about to share her stuff with cops. Let them get their own.
While a different woman in Nigeria was arrested for attempting to smuggle cocaine to Iran by swallowing 67 pellets of coke and putting 3 more in her privates.
Blow in the belly and coke in the cooch. Sounds like lyrics to a Cardi B song.
And responding to a woman's report of her son stealing money from her safe, Cleveland police also discovered 7 grams of blow in that safe.
"That's not mine," the woman said. "It belonged to the hooker dead in my freezer." Oh no, why'd I admit that? Now I'm in more trouble.
If you have a dead hooker where the ice accrues, we hope you enjoyed this week's bump of cocaine news. How about that? Hey, if you enjoy our special features here at Sketchworks NewsBrake or even our regular features, we would love it if you like this video and subscribe to our channel. We also are more than just weekly fake news, folks. Explore our channel for short films, past live shows, and other fun goodies. You can also follow us on all the social medias and visit our website, sketchworkscomedy.com, to stay up to date on all things Sketchworks comedy. NBA legend Michael Jordan will join NBC Sports as a special contributor for NBA coverage. When asked if he was excited to see the NBA back on NBC, Jordan said, "Bet on it." He then bet $1,000 and lost. Amber Heard took to her social media to announce she has given birth to twins. Now she has 2 other people helping her poop in the bed. President Trump appointed Fox News host Jeanine Pirro as the interim U.S. Attorney for Washington, D.C. He chose Pirro after he learned his first choice, Judge Joseph Wapner, was unavailable because he died nearly 10 years ago. Staying with Fox News, conservative commentator Cameron Kinsey. Oh, alliteration, how fun. She fainted in the middle of a Fox News broadcast on Thursday night. She said she is okay and blamed the fainting on dehydration. Fortunately, Fox News has plenty of Kool-Aid to drink. In local news, specifically Pennsylvania, even more specifically, Middletown Township, Pennsylvania. Middletown Township. It seems kind of redundant. Anyway, Middletown Township law enforcement officials removed a cat hiding under the hood of Pennsylvania State Senator Frank Ferry's car. The cat was arrested and charged with attempted kidnapping of a government official and will be held without bail at Alcatraz. At Germany's Munich Security Conference, VP JD took the opportunity to outline Trump's foreign policy vision. German attendees reacted by saying, "You want to annex 2 countries for no purpose other than your own egos. Yeah, we are familiar with that policy." The White House will accept a super luxury jumbo jet from the royal family of Qatar as a replacement for Air Force One. President Donald Trump insists this is not a bribe or anything illegal. He said the plane just happened to fall off a truck. Boeing, who was supposed to deliver the new replacement for Air Force One last year, now says their delivery date might be 2028 or even 2029. Boeing says the delay is because their engineers are still trying to develop doors and wings that don't fall off during flight. Walgreens plans to use more automated robots to fill prescriptions so pharmacy employees have more time to deal one-on-one with patients. Rival pharmacy chain CVS responded by introducing automated robots dedicated solely to printing out even longer receipts. Equipment and staffing issues caused dozens of delayed and canceled flights at Newark Liberty International Airport in New Jersey. The upside? It spared a lot of people from having to travel to New Jersey. Oh, it's always nice to end the show with a feel-good story. That's all for Sketchworks NewsBrake. We'll be back next week, and we hope you are too. I'm Brian Troxel. Say hi to your mom for me. Tell her I'll meet her in New Jersey. I won't be going to New Jersey.
But he's also not fighting the oligarchy.
No. You run a campaign and you do 3 or 4 or 5 rallies in a week. The only way you can get around to talk to 30,000 people. Think I'm going to be sitting on a waiting line at United, waiting, 30,000 people are waiting? That's the only way you can get around. No apologies for that.